Welcome to Full Court Fits, the show that takes you around the world of NBA fashion while also bringing you the latest, greatest, biggest news in sneaker culture today. I'm your host, Big Waz. Let's go. We're going to be saying goodbye to a couple of people on Copper Drop today, man. Tobias Harris of the Philadelphia 76ers. He's wearing a suit sort of set cardigan as well as sweatshorts from a brand called Lanus out of Italy, Milan. Reminiscent of the Coogee sweater wave that my man B.I.G. pioneered in the 90s. Of course, the big bubble Air Maxes. Obviously, people went crazy for those earlier this year. And the Carhartt tee. I like that he's keeping it rugged in the Carhartt, man. I like a set. This is actually something that my man doesn't really do. He's usually doing some like tapered and and putting the creases in the slacks. He's usually pretty formal, especially for NBA guys. So this is a break from what he usually does. I like that he's taking a break from, the NBA mainstays. So yeah, I'm copping this fit. Hope you enjoy the offseason, Tobias Harris. Next up, again, another guy we're saying goodbye to because he was also eliminated. PJ Tucker, Hermes bucket, pretty dope. I've never seen this piece before. Jill Sonder tank top, Issey Miyake pants, and of course the Cactus Plant Flea Market Nike Dunks. This is actually one of PJ's cleaner looks of the playoffs, man. I think he looks phenomenal. It's a little matchy, but not too much that I want to throw up in my mouth. I think he looks phenomenal here. Great setup, very summertime vibes. Digging the whole thing. Obviously, these Cactus Plant joints, people went crazy for when they dropped way back when. This is obviously getting copped. Last but certainly not least, somebody who's still in the playoffs, Jarred Vanderbilt of the Los Angeles Lakers. His entire ensemble is by the brand Nemias. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Trucker hat, logo print shirt, logo belt. The jeans is Nemias as well as the Keds, the kicks, with the open shirt with the tank top. That's good. He's not doing too much with the jewels and accessories. Filling the jeans. Again, he's not doing the hardened with the bell bottoms and the overly done. Of course, some people are like, I don't want to do skinny jeans no more, but he didn't go too crazy with the Carpenter jeans. I just think he looks great, man. Shouts to Jarred Vanderbilt, copping his fit. Some exciting news out of the three stripes. The first images have leaked of Anthony Edwards' debut signature sneaker. We talked about Donovan Mitchell's signature shoe, sort of going back to the early 2000s, late 90s silhouette language, design language from Adidas, the Kobe era. This sneaker sort of follows in that footprint. You know what I mean? A really striking shoe. Again, this will remind you of the Kobe moon boot, if you will, but a sort of modern twist on that. And this first image that leaks has a black with a Minnesota Timberwolves sort of teal, more of the Adi Foam Q series, of course. And I just think this is going to be just an incredible release. The younger people who only care about Adidas because of the Yeezy affiliation is going to say, oh, this is a knockoff Yeezy, when really this is part of Adidas's, design language going back over 20 years, right? And so they're just digging back into the crate with a modern twist with Anthony Edwards, who for me is the most exciting young guy in the NBA.
Straight cleanup on aisle 3. Come get it.
I'm not talking about young, like, say even a Jokic or even a Devin Booker. I'm talking about guys who have yet to sort of make their imprint on the league and still have barely scratched the surface of their potential. This guy is exciting. And especially when you consider what Ja Morant is doing with his image and his Q rating off the court, I think Anthony Edwards is primed to be the next face of the league. This shoe is super exciting, man. We don't have any details yet on when they will be released, what colorways are coming, but stay locked in, man. Super exciting stuff from Adidas. Speaking of Adidas, it was announced a little bit over a week ago that they are going to indeed put out the remaining Yeezy inventory in their possession. Makes no sense to just hoard this or throw it in the trash or whatever. They're gonna put it out for people who want the shoe. They can buy it. I'm on the record as saying I think this is the right thing to do. They'll pay Kanye his PC. They will get rid of the inventory. People who still love the sneakers will have them and wear them. I think this is the best of all viable options. The first kicks are going to pop up in the UK and across Europe. It's being reported that they're going to drop Yeezy 500 as well as Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in adult sizes. I expect that people will snatch these up basically as soon as they drop. There might be people out there who are just angry that Adidas isn't just gonna eat hundreds of millions of dollars in inventory. I don't see how in a system of capitalism these people can be expected to just let hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars in sales, leave that on the table just because a few people are going to be angry about it. The masses of people who pay attention to this are going to still buy it, and so I understand why they're doing this. All right, and last but certainly not least, the sneaker leaker account Z Sneakerhead Z has announced that the Air Jordan 4 Military Blue, one of the original colorways of the Air Jordan 4, will be back next year, May of 2024. You will recall that these last came out in 2012, one of the most popular colorways of the Jordan 4 silhouette. Definitely one of my favorite. Next year, May, the Jordan 4 Military Blue coming back. All right, that was our show for today. Next week, we will be off as Gahal and Rich are out in Sweden. So we're taking next week off. Only a few more episodes left of Full Court Fits for the season, man. We're done once the finals are done. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We're out of here. Peace out.